first south swell, the start of many. Should be fun.
I mean, I got here just like perfect A-frame.
Ground zero for southerly swells. Oh, look at this little runner. Give the people what they want to see. Yeah, so about 2 weeks ago, we really started to see a pattern start to shift in the South Pacific. We've seen high pressure blanketing the mid-latitudes of the basin, which is very common in the early season. It really limits swell potential for Southern California, for California in general. As we moved into about 10 days ago, we saw that start to break down a little bit, and we saw a pretty nice storm develop below French Polynesia. It shifted up into the central South Pacific and ended up sandwiched between two areas of pretty strong high pressure on either side of the storm system. On the eastern side of the storm system, there was an area of high pressure that's slowing the storm system down and keeping it over those developing seas instead of moving away. Wind over water is how we get waves. So when that storm system, when that fetch of wind stays over the developing seas, it really helps us get a little bit more juice out of the same squeeze. This storm was further north than anything we've seen so far this year. It wasn't exactly the first action that we've seen out of the South Pacific. We've already seen a couple of pretty decent swells, but it was the first proper season opener that got spots across the state into pretty solid Southern Hemisphere surf. Down here live at the Wedge right now. It's Wednesday afternoon, just after tax day. Got our season opening Southern Hemisphere swell on the rise all day across Southern California and really the rest of California today. A couple of pumping waves down here at Wedge. I like to call it the mutant measuring stick for Southern Hemisphere swells. If we have a proper swell, Wedge is going to be at least double overhead. We've been comfortably in that range for most of the morning so far on the larger sets. Very largest waves, even pushing up near 15 foot on the face. Just a testament to the way that Wedge takes deep water swell and really morphs it into just mutant peaks. Really tall off the takeoff, and then just a grinding tube on the inside. Such a fun place to come down and be a spectator. If you have any back issues, you probably don't want to get out there. Oh, you know, it's fun when they look makeable and then they just aren't at all. It's great. When you're gonna see really good wedge, you're gonna have just primarily longer period Southern Hemisphere swell running. Focal points like Trestles, Malibu, parts of Ventura come to mind. If you're heading up north of Point Conception, there's a couple honey holes on the central coast, then you go all the way up into Santa Cruz, a place that really just loves long period south swell.
What do you think?
There's a couple. It's fast, low tide, but it should get better.
It is 4:45 p.m. We are going out at Malibu.
It looks fun. I saw some empty waves, which is More than you can normally ask for at Malibu.
It was fun. I got 3 good waves, which is good because it was really, really crowded. But I don't know, it was really fun. I'm a little chilly though.
Fun ones. It was kind of slow to start, a little sectiony, but the section you could kind of get a lot more waves, which is nice. But got some fun ones. First South Swell, so the start of many. Should be fun.
I've been here a couple times, you know, just trying to make my way up here as much as possible. It's been alright. It's been kind of small, but it was definitely the best day so far. I mean, I got here just like perfect A-frames. I mean, it was sunny, like everything was perfect. It was like 5 to 6, so good. Out there, it's like sick. Like you just can't see shore, so you don't know how far you are out. Like I just got cleaned up by like the biggest set of the day because everyone was too far in. But I mean, it's super sick. I mean, the waves are still good. It's just a little foggy.
Yeah, so we saw deep-water swell get up over the 5-foot mark, which is really pretty great for a Southern Hemisphere swell in Southern California. This is the largest swell we've seen this early since 2012. And before that, it goes all the way back to 2007. So seeing this much size this early in the season doesn't happen very often. It's been over a decade since the last time that it did. Does that explicitly say that we're gonna have a pumping Southern Hemisphere swell season? No, but there are some signs that do point to a pretty active year. We're in the middle of doing some research on that. We'll be putting out a season outlook for the Southern Hemisphere very soon, so stay tuned for that.